I don't know. My hair sucks. I need to figure something.
You got that
it's
flow.
I have a bad hairline. That hair's not bad.
You got that like 70s shit.
It's thin. Like you. Is there anything in your hair?
I mean, there's a little bit of product right now, but like I have really thick, like long hair.
You have what are you Italian?
No, it's Lebanese.
You're Lebanese.
A quarter Lebanese.
Is that not white? That means you're not white.
It's like Middle Eastern.
You can say the N-word.
I don't even know.
If you're a quarter Lebanese,
I can't say.
No, you can't. But by the way, I'd like to start. If you would join me in a warm applause for our super producer, Brandon. Not you.
Oh.
This applause is for you, Taylor. If you would join me, for Brandon.
Brandon,
screwed up last
True
week.
Professional.
Dude. Last week, I forgot to tell Brandon that I was not here, so he has to be here on a Sunday. I'm sure he'd love to be sleeping in right now. I'd let you 3 things, Brandon. I recognize it. I apologize, and I appreciate the hell out of you.
I got you, buddy.
And it'll probably happen a bunch more times in the future.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Nobody's perfect.
But how was your 4th, brother?
It was okay.
Slam some glizzies.
I mean, yeah, we actually made some mistakes.
And I know I've said on this podcast, but here's the thing. Don't answer because you're never supposed to concern yourself with another man's dog count. And I said that, and that was disrespectful.
You shouldn't be counting somebody else's.
Yeah, and because I hate that when someone's like, your 4th dog? Dude, who the hell's asking? I bought a couple extra packs. We're good.
Right. There's no judgment here.
Yeah. That's another thing. There was no Joey Chestnut banned from the hot dog eating competition.
He can't do it anymore?
No, because
he won too many times or what?
No, dude. It's because he signed a deal with the direct competitor Beyond Beef.
And they don't sponsor that stuff, so they can't.
Dude, it's blasphemy to the hot dog community. A fake hamburger patty?
I mean, yeah, it's very true.
Did you know about this, Brando?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why it's a problem. As long as he eats the Franks, you know what I mean? It's like someone signing a shoe deal.
Here's the thing.
Do they like way different or something? Like it's not the same?
No, he was gonna eat normal hot dogs, but he was just being sponsored by vegan hot dogs because they gave him like $5 million.
It's a Nathan's event.
Why the fuck would he not take that?
Dude, this guy eats hot dogs for a living.
Yeah,
he take any money he can get, anything that comes his way.
I don't think he's making bank.
I'm sure if ISIS slid him a contract, he would sign it, dude. He's eating hot dogs. He needs medical insurance. But it's a Nathan's hot dog event, so they are promoting it. Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have watched it. The last thing I want to eat after I watch that is a hot dog. They make it so
disgusting. They
like
soak them in water,
especially when chestnuts in it. I'm thinking about it. He's got.
Bro, I just saw
really need to. Dude, this. That got me for a second thinking about it.
Hold
the
it
shit
in,
that
bro.
gets,
you got it.
He gets like the sweat.
The meat sweats.
We got to move on from this.
Bro, I saw this clip.
What did you do for the 4th?
No, just wait. I saw this clip the other day. It was like the lemonade drinking contest or whatever, where they have to drink a gallon of lemonade. This motherfucker was like it was this big giant guy.
Dudes. That's a big dude event.
22 seconds. A gallon.
A gallon of
22
lemonade?
seconds he drank a gallon of lemonade.
Bro, I struggled to take down a gallon in a day.
Yeah.
In a 12
It was
hours.
ridiculous. All the people next to him were just like, what the fuck? Like they were nowhere near done.
That's crazy.
Yeah. World record too.
Dude, so I think for the hot dogs, you notice the people that do the best with the dogs, they're never fat people. Like Joey Chestnut, he looks
all those competitive eater people too. They're small.
That's what I'm saying. I think the lemonade game is a big man's game.
Yeah, you got to have that capacity.
Because you just need to sit and absorb. Yeah. You know, and the more body mass you have, I think the more you can just suck in the liquid. I feel like I don't have anything to back that up, but that just feels like science.
Seems right to me too.
Your body's a sponge.
Yeah. No, for the 4th though, we were hanging out. I was at Jake's house.
Nice.
Jake Rica, another comedian friend of ours.
Oh, dude, friend of the
Shout
podcast,
out, dude,
producer
killer.
of the scooter videos.
All of them were concerned about cooking the ribeyes they had because it was just like a charcoal grill, so they made me in charge of it.
Well,
I was a little worried.
When you're cooking steaks for the boys, there's pressure.
It was like 10 people.
There's pressure.
Yeah, it was like 4 big ones.
Because you fuck up a steak.
No, I killed it, dude. They came out like perfect, medium rare. They were like nice and tender.
Experienced grill master?
Dude, steaks is one of the things I'm most proud of. I'm good at it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
I know a couple things. You got to look for the top sweat. Once it starts sweating up top, give it a flip for the medium rare. I don't know.
I mean, it really depends on the temp you're cooking.
It's a feel situation.
Dude, it's like touching it. Like you can tell if it's like how cooked it is by the way the meat feels.
Steak is good for the 4th. I did glizzies. Right. We did glizzies for the 4th. I was at a lake house in South Carolina. My girlfriend's dad's lake house. This is the 2nd year we went, dude. The kiddos were out, so I was full Funko.
Boats and stuff too?
He had a boat. We towed the tubes. I didn't grow up doing that. So last year was the first time I ever.
That was the first time you ever did that?
Ripped a tube on the back.
Dang. Yeah. Were you good?
Well, the tube?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tube you just got to hold on.
I mean, some people suck.
I'm a mongoose. You see these forearms, dude? I'm a mongoose. Yeah, I did not. That being said, I did go in a couple times. I took a couple tumbles.
Yeah.
There's certain points.
Did you drive the boat?
I did not drive the boat, dude. Her dad was the captain, and he takes it quite serious. And I was his first mate. I was in the Navy, so
You're his first mate.
I was helping him drop the anchor, dude. We were all over everything. I was looking at the
You tied it up. You helped him park.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Did you back in the truck to the water, or you had it docked?
He has a dock. Oh, it's a nice situation.
That's good.
It's a beautiful situation.
It costs a lot more, but that's good.
Yeah. No, it is. Well, bro, the house is on the lake.
Yeah.
We don't have to drive, baby. We just walk right down the path, and yeah, it was a good time. Atlanta, we flew into the Atlanta airport.
That's like every trip ever. You have to go to Atlanta.
It's the worst airport in America.
I've been there so many times.
It's so bad.
Never hung out in Atlanta.
I'll tell you, TSA goes fast because it's ran by strictly black women. And
They're
they
upset.
Keep you in fucking line. Dude, straight up. Like, it's
some
every
people
airport.
In TSA are
that's
so
one
rude.
thing the Austin airport should adapt.
Yeah.
We need more black ladies in TSA. They keep the line moving.
Austin's is pretty quick, though.
I don't know.
Depends on the time.
You see a bunch of sloths from Zootopia checking the IDs sometimes down there. What do you got for me, Brando?
The world's busiest airport is the Atlanta, Georgia airport.
Yeah. And so I know it's Delta's hub.
Everybody always goes there.
It's so basic. There's no flair. Austin's airport is a little piece of Austin, dude. It's fun. Yeah. I'll go early. I like hanging out at the Austin airport. You go to the secret terminal, take a flight.
Dude,
to
I just
Hogwarts.
learned about that. Yeah. I saw that on Instagram.
You go to Toad Hall, dude.
I've been there so many times. I should have gone.
Yeah, there's a LGBTQ terminal. That's fun.
Really?
Yeah, it just literally has it's just decorated with rainbows.
American?
It kind of makes no sense. No, it's Southwest. Which I flew Southwest again, fellas. That company needs to just kill itself.
No good?
Well, they do. Give me a seat. I don't understand that. That's so dumb. The problem is everyone starts to build up, and then the top space.
Yeah, it never gets full.
So it's like, no, it gets full. Like the top compartment space.
No, like for you, it's like you never have a spot.
Exactly, yeah. It's, I don't know, it's blasphemy. And I've been flying a lot, and I just, Delta, you fly like a king, dude.
Dude, Delta Comfort, that fucking leg room.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Ever since my accident, I have to fly in an aisle seat because my hip's all fucked up.
Your hip, right?
Yeah, because it was my femur, my pelvis, so I always have to stretch this leg. So I always like.
You gotta go emergency row?
I like that one. That one's one of my favorites.
Well, Southwest, if you just get like A1 or whatever.
It's all emergency row in Southwest.
Yeah, that too. But you can pretty much secure the first. Southwest sucks, dude. Yeah. You have to go. Sincerely, Delta is every seat's first class.
I was looking at flights the other day, and I saw Allegiant or whatever.
What is that?
Allegiant Airlines. It's like an old one. I remember when I was younger. I feel like they shouldn't be a thing anymore. But the flight was like $300 cheaper than everything else because it was like the only direct flight to South Dakota.
How much is it? $55?
It was like $100 or whatever.
Crazy,
but I went to the website, and it just looked like a kid made it. It was like all these bright colors and big buttons, and I'm like, this isn't real.
I'm at the point where I'm looking at the aircraft now because I watched a Boeing documentary. I want Airbus only.
Dude,
it's the Boeing Maxes. You don't want to fly in a Max.
Every time I get on a plane, ever since I was a kid, I always touch the outside of it.
Really?
I'm like, if I'm gonna die, if I'm gonna die on this thing, I want to know what it feels like.
I feel.
I'm like, I like tap it. I like knock on the metal. I'm like, just in case.
What if that tap like loosens a screw? What if you're the one?
It is right by the door every time.
If you never did that, you guys would have survived. That's
it was like some weird thing I started doing when I was a kid. I've never not done it. I've been on hundreds and hundreds of planes.
I heard Dr. Phil say this on a podcast that he always, as soon as he walks on a plane, the first thing he does is look to the left and eyeballs the pilot.
Sees how if he's like strung out.
And if you're not, because you don't want some like little, I don't want some cadet.
Yeah, some little
kid.
What
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had a black pilot. That was fun.
Dude, did you see?
That's always refreshing. Yeah, had a black
just
pilot.
Everything's all smooth.
Yeah, we leaned back a little. I noticed the tail was.
Yeah, they didn't tell you put the seats forward.
Yeah, no, dude, it was fun.
I saw that how Justin Timberlake whatever got arrested. The cop that arrested him.
Yeah,
was so young. He was like he got like a DUI or some crazy thing. I really don't know.
Who he was.
Yeah, the kid was on the job for like 3 weeks or something, and he was like too young. He didn't even know who he was.
I want to say that's not an age thing. That kid's a dork.
Yeah, he just has no.
How many movies did you miss? How many songs have you missed? Like JT.
I feel like he just said that too. He probably knew who he was.
Justin Timberlake was in Trolls.
Yeah,
that was like should be this cop's era. I feel like.
Right. I don't
know. Did you ever see Johnny Damon's DUI? Johnny Damon had an old. Do you know who that is?
No.
Kind of looked like him actually. Can you pull up a picture of Johnny Damon, or is the internet down?
No, we got it.
Hell yeah.
I always get James Dean.
You kind of look like Johnny Damon, dude.
I look like that guy.
No. Now that I mean, you look like a very kind of.
You just wanted it to look like.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
He had a rough. He has an old time DUI, and then who's the Reese Witherspoon?
What position did he play?
Center field.
Oh, I used to play center too.
He had a big time against the Yankees. He sprinted into the wall. He caught the ball, but like didn't know he was close to the wall. Sprinted, like speared into it.
Did he break it?
He like broke his neck on the field. Held on to the ball though.
I think
and, like, on the stretcher, he like had the ball in his hand. Like the crowd went wild. It was crazy.
That happened in like the very like 60s or whatever, where a dude went through the outfield wall. He died.
Oh, really?
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, it was like the first or one of the only deaths in baseball.
Anytime people die in like public events, I came across some NASCAR thing where a guy, one of the racers died, and like they said it immediately. They're like, "This race is over."
Oh, is it Dale Earnhardt, dude?
Pete Reiser had a horrifically crashed Dodgers player. Wow. Runs into the wall trying to make a catch for a long drive. More players find.
Well, that one almost killed him. I like how they just threw the almost.
Have you heard of who's the pitcher? Doc Ellis. Have you ever heard of Doc Ellis?
Yeah.
He pitched a no-no on acid.
Yeah, dude. That's
for the Pittsburgh Pirates in the 60s. It was a televised. Dude, I went down a rabbit hole about. I don't even know if Negro League is safe to say, right?
I think
you
so.
You can say Negro League.
I mean, it was a technical league at a time. Yeah, like that was the name.
You just can't make the slip like that announcer did. That guy made a big time slip.
They probably shouldn't have called it that, but
yeah,
it was.
You can't. You shouldn't make a guy say it live on TV either.
Yeah,
you're not a white guy at least.
Yeah,
but I went down a path. There's a player. If you can look this player up, Tony Stone. She was a female player in the Negro League and is marked in the books as a female player in the MLB. She played before any of those teams were adapted.
A lot of girls play baseball.
But she was she played for the Indianapolis Clowns. Get this, with
the Indianapolis Clowns.
Yeah, the Indianapolis
Clowns is a crazy.
That was the name, and it was like a scary clown.
I bet,
it was like,
dude. It couldn't be a funny one.
It was like
it's not gonna be Bozo.
It was like Pennywise, dude. Yeah. It was very scary. But she played with Hank Aaron, dude. Hank Aaron played a season for this team before. I didn't know he was in the Negro League. He played a season for this team before he played for the. So I get him and Willie Mays confused.
Dude, Hank Aaron just makes me think of Sandlot.
Yeah,
that's the baseball card that Babe Ruth kept.
That's right. Yeah. So she got paid about $2 to $3 a game. Tony Stone. Wow. Well, with inflation,
but what would that be? Like that still might be like $200.
Yeah, that could be not bad, dude. That could be not bad, but. Yeah, apparently she had an arm on her. She had a cannon.
Oh, I believe she probably had 2 arms on her.
Yeah, dude, definitely. Well, I mean, when you think about what she probably grew up doing, it makes sense that she's in shape, and that's what I'll leave it at.
Yeah,
that's what I'll leave it at, dude. I mean, this was a different time, is all I'm saying.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't know much about this. Jackie Robinson and Hank Aaron played together, but it was on Jackie Robinson's last 2 seasons. Are you into baseball at all?
No, I love baseball. I played for 13 and a half years.
Oh, nice.
I had college scholarship for pitching and all that stuff. I tore my labrum.
I was actually going to guess shortstop, but pitcher.
Oh, no, it's pitcher and center field.
Pitcher. Yeah, you don't have
that reach.
You have a pitcher's lower body.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It is. You're more of a Clydesdale.
Yeah.
Like the infielders aren't.
My legs are heavy.
Yeah, you have heavy legs. Yeah. You can hear I can hear you coming if you're sprinting at me. Yeah, you're no cat, but no, you're a horse.
Yeah, that was my shit. That was like my life goal. Baseball. Play forever. Just South Dakota, there wasn't a lot to do.
Me and Brandon love baseball. We often get just deep into baseball conversations.
I like watching it live.
It's the best.
Way better than on
it's
TV.
Sincerely the best. You know what I recently figured out in my head, that America's favorite pastime is kind of like an insult. I always thought it meant America's favorite like tradition, like past from the history.
Yeah, because it means for passing time. It means like wasting time.
Like the nothing.
Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, did you guys not?
I didn't get that until right now.
No, yeah, I just learned basically right now.
Yeah, I learned. Well, don't fear not. I learned this 24 hours ago yesterday. When I was scooting home, I was like, wait a minute, passing time. Yeah.
Well, don't they say that about NASCAR?
Fishing's a pastime. NASCAR's a pastime. Yeah. Because you can
go
like
one of the most watched things.
Anything where you can go up for like 20 minutes and come back and you didn't miss much, it's a pastime.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's fucked.
Like basketball, you're going to come back, the score is altered significantly.
Yeah.
But like baseball, nothing could have changed. It could be the same inning. Could be
Football,
the same batter.
You miss like 3 concussions.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to miss those concussions. That's pretty much what I show up for, is the injuries in football. I love it. I can't get enough. I'm kidding. For the record.
Bro, before I lived here, I lived in Minneapolis, and I was serving
Minnesota, huh?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Is that where you're from?
No, I'm from South Dakota.
South Dakota.
I've lived in like 5 places so far.
Is that where the Rushmore is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the only fucking claim to fame. There's not much happening in South Dakota. A bunch of farmland and just like regular work, a bunch of welders and AC unit fixers and shit.
What were you about to say though?
I used to serve all the Twins players when I lived in Minneapolis. So I would be like serving them dinner, and then like the next day I'd be seeing them on TV. I'd be like, God damn it, Max, like you're just fucking up. Like,
and there's a lot of Nigerians in Minneapolis. Is this correct?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
There's a lot of like
Somali people. I don't say it in a way that I'm displeased.
So a lot of people from.
I'm just saying it doesn't make sense. Why are they? First of all, if I know anything about black people, hate the cold.
Yeah,
and Africa's not close to Minnesota. Is what I'm wondering.
When I was a kid growing up in South Dakota, there was a very large like Somalian neighborhood. Yeah, and I always blew my mind because in South Dakota in the winter with wind chill, it can get -40, -60. Right. If you think about their summers, they're coming from like 120.
Yes,
that's like I don't even how many degrees different. Like 100 and
it's not even
80. It's ridiculous.
Geographically, they're not conditioned.
Yeah, I don't understand, but it happens all the time. Like it's one of the best places for them to like migrate in or come into America.
I wonder why.
I think it's probably because of jobs. There's an abundance of jobs.
See, like you got like
too, and a lot of just like factory working stuff.
Right. I mean, a lot of like Mexicans. Like I was just in
Spanish people. I
was in Palmdale, and a lot of I think they're called Mexicans. A lot of Mexicans.
I mean, yeah, true Spanish.
A lot of Mexicans love like the deserts of California because how similar it is to Mexico. It's also like probably where they just ended up. But
they like it here because it's close.
Same, yeah. It's wet here though, but I guess that part of Mexico is humid.
Yeah,
the west, the east.
I'm so geographically challenged. I don't know shit about nowhere.
It's just down low, man.
I know, I get that, but like more than that, like knowing what it's like, I just gotta go there.
You lived in Florida?
No, I was
You have big time Florida vibes, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah, you know that. Come on. I mean that in a good way.
That's like the first time.
But there's a good side of Florida. There's a bad Florida vibe and a good Florida vibe. You sit in the good.
There's a shit ton of Florida people.
I could see you wrangling a gator.
I mean, I could. Yeah, I guess that's like similar to South Dakota vibes.
You know?
Yeah.
There's no gators in South Dakota.
But it's like a lot of like animalistic hunting shit.
You wrangle a moose?
No, I mean, there's a bunch of deer. Yeah.
I don't think we're pushing.
You've never seen a moose?
I don't, dude. See, this is the thing.
You just went tubing for the first time last year, so
yeah. But okay, I don't know if you know this, but a moose is not like a squirrel, my man. They're not. You got them.
Yeah, they're easy to see.
Yeah, but they're not everywhere.
I mean,
you gotta look for a moose.
No, they go to like neighborhoods up north. And
I don't
they
think
like run through suburban neighborhoods.
I don't think we're putting out enough how big moose are.
I mean, yeah,
aren't
it's
they?
Like a
they're
car.
like units.
Yeah, it's
couldn't
like
a moose
car
touch
almost.
the ceiling, or am I?
No, you're fucking crazy, dude. It would touch like
elephant.
Its horns can maybe touch that poster.
Did you see
like
the video a couple weeks ago? This video dropped of an elephant like charging a safari.
Oh yeah, they kill people,
dude. I don't understand. These safaris have been going for a long time. They're like, just stay in the van and you're safe.
And people jump. Bro,
horseshit.
I heard this one story of a family going on a safari, and they were like doing some proposal shit outside of the van. Like the dude was proposing to his girlfriend, and the parents were there, and all this stuff. And a tiger tried to come up and attack them. Dude tried to fight off the tiger, killed the girl he was proposing to.
Oh,
the mom jumped out trying to stop it. She died too. It was, I don't know what year it was. It was fucking crazy.
Oh, dude,
stay in the damn car.
I saw like a different one where a girl and a guy were in like a fight, and the girl just got out of the car, and then he got out to go grab her, and then the tiger ate him, and she ran back in the car.
I saw one where like half the family died.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm trying to find the video. Dude, I can't believe I looked up safari proposal, wife and mom die. There's so many stories of people murdering their wives on African safaris.
Wait, murdering their wives?
Yes, like it's different. Like this dad murdered his mom on African safari. Dentist convicted of killing wife on African safari. He believed his father was innocent of murdering wife on hunting trip in safari.
Dude, is this what? I think this is how rich people kill their wives or their husbands.
Dude, there's probably not a lot of like forensics out there.
Well, I mean, but that aside, you went on a safari with wild lions. You took the risk. She fell off.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
By the way, we didn't recover the body on account of a pride of lions ate her.
It was dragged into the den.
It kind of checks out, bro. And then you get home and everyone that knows you is like, no, you killed her. We know you. You killed her, dude, but you can't prove it.
That's crazy.
Rich people are the ones that like they live in this bubble of believing that they're invincible because their money has got them. So, the Murdaugh guy.
Like anything can happen. Like
the Murdaugh fella that killed his family in South Carolina a couple summers ago. There's a huge documentary on Netflix. That ginger guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he killed his family, and like he was just a corrupt lawyer and went so long through the court and the legal system, thinking basically what I'm getting at is he just thought he was untouchable. He
cheat the system.
He thought I could do this. He thought I could kill my family. And obviously he couldn't. He didn't get away with it. They caught him immediately, and he's in jail for life now. But this is like, God, I lost my freaking train of thought. The point that I'm getting at is, oh no, I'm back. Rich people they're so bad at killing their spouses because they think that they're so invincible. They've gotten to this point where they just believe that even if I get caught, I could pay it off.
Yeah.
I
mean, money rules the world, bro.
They think poors get away with it because we've had to be crafty our whole lives.
Yeah.
You've always had to beat the system.
Yeah. You grew up poor?
Not really, but I'm not like insanely rich. Upper middle class.
Right, like normal.
We weren't fighting for meals. We were fine. Like later in life, here's the thing. Like when I was young, my dad was doing well, and then the recession hit him pretty hard. He lost his job. So we're living this good life, but no longer had the amenities. But it was fine. I didn't care. I was a kid.
You just take it as it goes.
What about you? Can of beans?
My mom, she grew up really poor, right?
Yeah.
And then she ended up like getting a successful business and doing all this stuff. So we had like a nice house and all that.
Fuck yeah.
But she kept her poor habits.
Yeah, well, that's
so like we didn't have enough clothes and shit, and we would wash Solo Cup, like red Solo Cup, rewash them and reuse them and stuff like that.
She has the mentality of like,
She was very smart. She was very.
I'm not going back.
But it just like gave the image that everything was great. But then it was just like,
I feel that.
Nah.
I feel that for sure. Are you a president guy? You like reading about the presidents? Do you have a president that you mess with? Do you have a favorite president?
Dude, I'm so like non-political.
No, and I don't even mean like
just like somebody I fuck with.
Just in the past. Like I'm a big JFK guy. You know that.
I mean, JFK was great.
JFK, he's the man. I'm
anything mob era I fuck with.
Mob era is great. You a Frank Sinatra guy?
Yes.
I mean, it's beautiful, and I can be kind of a broken record about this on this podcast, so I'll make it brief. But like, that's what's beautiful about JFK is he was friends with Frank Sinatra,
this is a common
and then Bobby, dude, Brandon knows, and Bobby Kennedy was trying to shut down all mob activity. That was his big push for what he wanted to do in the government and politics. Was he wanted to shut down organized crime. And JFK didn't give a fuck, and he was like, "No, dude, Frank, it
was too big.
Yeah, dude,
it's too fucking big."
I mean,
what happened?
You ever hear "Fly Me to the Moon"? I mean, come on, I'm hanging out with him. But So anyway, I'm into that mob stuff too. Goodfellas, all that shit. You a Goodfellas guy?
Dude,
the Jersey stuff.
Anything filmed in that style, that's my favorite type of cinema stuff. Any photos like that.
But what I was getting at is I'm reading about Teddy Roosevelt right now. Big Teddy Roosevelt guy.
Stand up human.
He's a dog, dude. Like when he lost, he actually got buried, and he tried to run for a third term before we made it only two. No, not physically. After he got reelected for the second time, and then he went for a third term and got buried by who? Can you look up who followed Teddy Roosevelt? I forget, but he left America and he just trekked through Brazil. What's the big rainforest in Brazil? The Amazon.
And that's when he did his whole, he did a big expedition, and he was going like lion hunting and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I saw those pictures.
So dope. Yeah. He's so dope.
Did you watch the debate?
Taft.
Oh, that was
Taft followed him. Did I watch the debate?
Dude.
Yeah, I think RFK won for not being there.
Yeah.
Sincerely.
Someone we were watching it in the green room at Sunset, and just some of the things that they were even talking about. It's like, how is this?
You're talking about golf. What was the golf conversation?
He was just like saying he was bad at it. Like he was like saying he sucked or whatever. But even the part when he was like, "You fucked a porn star," and he's like, "I never slept with a porn star." The fact that that's what they're saying through the microphone, like, what the fuck? Dude?
It is crazy. Well, I think the Dems are gonna pull him, dude. I think they have no choice. I think that really hurt them. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Because you know what I realized? It wasn't what they said or any of that. When I realized Trump won is when it was over, and Trump walked away.
Indeed.
Like one of the boys, you know, like a dog.
Yeah.
Like a president would. Like you would want your president to walk away. And then Joe Biden needed his wife and like 3 Secret Service agents to help him down the stairs that he sidesteps down.
Yeah, true.
It was, if you can maybe, I don't know if you want to pull that up, but
I
that
didn't
was
see that part, but that's
dude,
just
pull
not
up
a good look.
Just pull up the debate's ending, when he walked down the stairs, it's insane. That's when I realized, like, oh my gosh, why are they putting this on television? And then Anderson Cooper was drilling Vice President Kamala Harris, and she was like, he was like, what do you have to say about how bad President Biden looks? She's like, I have to say that the last 4 years were some of the most groundbreaking years that a presidency has ever experienced, and that's what we need to base it off of, not one 90-minute televised event. And it's like, okay, but kind of what you're saying is making
future.
Kind of what you're saying checks out. Just to give her the benefit of the doubt, but like, how do you not recognize that we're talking about what we're dealing with right now?
Yeah,
we're saying that right now he doesn't look mentally fit.
Yeah, like you need to look physically healthy and be mentally healthy just as a human.
I mean, we talked. There should be a cap that's far before the age that they're at right now as the max age to be president.
Yeah, they have a minimum age.
Yeah, 60 should be max.
Yeah,
why not?
65.
65,
retirement age.
Call it 65. Call it. You're right.
Yeah.
And then if you get reelected at 65, you can go to 69 because that's fun.
Yep, sure. And then you just have you pass it on like a crown. Dude.
Exactly. Yes, you pass it on like a crown. Yeah, a knighting ceremony. Yeah. Absolutely. That's what, because dude, JFK used to refer to the White House as Camelot, and he would go to sleep listening to the soundtrack of Camelot. And he like looked as like Bobby was like his Sir Lancelot, and he just had like these advisors, and it was all Irish dudes. They called it the
like
Irish.
A very respect-based guy.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Well, they called it Kennedy's Irish Mob.
See, it's perfect.
He hired only like, and that's
how
what
it should be.
Even his RFK's going with a. I don't know if she is Irish, but she's got. Did you see RFK's vice president?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know.
Brandon, pull her up.
I just watch
because
whatever people show.
Va-va-voom.
I like not. This is like I know it's very improper to not be like very politically informed, but I like not being super informed because everybody wants to argue about that shit.
Yeah,
and I just don't like
arguing.
So I just don't know.
Here's the reality of the situation: the less informed you are, the happier you are.
It's like you have to be a little ignorant.
That's RFK's VP.
Dang.
All right, this might be mean. She kind of looks like a Lego.
Like the Lego.
You guys getting
character?
that? You see what I mean by that?
I see the dome. Yeah.
She kind of looks like a Lego. And we don't want that getting out. Because the second that gets out, dude, the memes take over. There goes the presidency.
Done for.
That's the thing. Like, whoever has whatever side has the stronger memes is who's taking it.
It is a very social media based world now.
Where do you stand with alien activity? What do you think? What do you feel?
I feel like it maybe could be real.
What do you know? What have you read?
Oh, dude, I don't know shit.
Okay.
This
is nice. See, you are living a good life.
I'm just trying to pay attention to what's in front of me.
That's
There's
what I'm
a lot
saying,
of shit
bro,
happening.
But one day that might be a flying saucer, and I'd like you to be slightly prepared.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it if I'd see it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. Because you're gonna take a picture. You're just gonna experience it. You're one of those guys.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm not gonna be all worried about what it means. I'm like, whatever happens, happens, dude. You just gotta roll with it.
And you kind of hope you get probed or something.
No, I don't want to get.
You don't want to get probed.
No, dude, that would be violating.
Yeah, but
I'll talk to him.
Do you kind of hope that you get like sucked up into the saucer?
I'd hang out.
Yeah,
I'd see what's going on. I'd probably like check out the engine.
If you get up there,
just
protect your parks.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of. It's all them, dude. God,
I could imagine that. I could certainly imagine.
It's just in the future. It's like number 205.
Teddy Roosevelt, when he was super young, like 11 or 10, and this was in the 1800s. He had like horrendous asthma, and they didn't have inhalers yet.
What did he do?
Dude, they used to make him smoke a cigar. Brandon, if you
to make his asthma better?
So apparently this was
they thought it would expand his lungs?
What would happen is he would smoke the cigar and it would give him the effects of vertigo, and then his like nervous system would act in a way that would then like help his lungs. This is crazy.
It was just like they were just attacking.
They would like
body.
make him even sicker for a second, and then it would like mellow it all out or something.
Because something else would just be so much worse. You big cigar guy? You like them?
Dude, I used to. I'm not like smoking them now. I don't have a humidor at the crib. But I used to be really into it when I was in the military. It's a big thing. Because the military, you can't drink. Well, you can drink. You can't do any drugs.
Yeah.
So we like doing cigars. It makes you feel something. Also, it's tough not to feel like a record producer, with a nice Cuban cigar hanging out of your mouth. You feel balling.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life for a second. You're kind of the king.
Yeah.
When you're smoking a cigar. There's something about that that's nice.
Did you ever do anything crazy in the military you weren't supposed to?
Not really, dude.
No.
I'm a big old puss.
Big rule follower.
Yeah, I mean, I was breaking curfews, dude. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Got any fights or anything? Any bar fights?
a time or two.
Yeah,
but that's part of being a sailor.
Yeah,
baby.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You know?
I feel like that's just part of the game.
Yeah, I don't remember losing. I don't remember.
I don't remember losing.
I don't remember getting my ass
That's not
kicked.
winning though either.
True, but that's why I said it that way.
That's
because
good.
I'm being on. I don't remember getting my
fair
ass
fight.
kicked. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't ever remember. I never
Sometimes
got a black eye.
it's just you're even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I ever gotten a black eye, it's from a situation that's been like an accident.
Yeah.
Which even makes you look like more like a pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then people think you're just lying about getting punched in the face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was playing volleyball, and me and my buddy both went up for the ball, and his head hit mine. And like they're like, "Who kicked her out?" I'm like, "No, it was a volleyball accident." Like that sounds. No one's gonna believe that. Volleyball accident.
First black eye I ever got. I was playing catch with my mom with a baseball, and she like threw it in the air, and the sun caught me, and it went and hit me straight in the eye.
Dude, that
and
happened.
it was the day before kindergarten pictures.
Oh,
so
wow.
I just had this big giant.
I mean, but that's cool
fucking,
in hindsight.
It was funny. Just a quirky little kid with a smile and a black eye.
I got my 2 front teeth knocked out senior year at a lineman competition. Man. I was a big boy in high school. I don't know if you do that. I was fat.
Yeah.
And I was on the O-line, D-line, and we were.
What'd you weigh? What's fat?
I was I mean, you know how tall I am, right? I was 220.
Okay, that's big. Bulky. That's not fat.
What do you think I am right now?
160, 175.
155.
In between there. 155.
Yeah.
Okay,
man.
That's big.
Yeah.
You were fat.
Yeah, it's big. Dude. I was fat. Yeah. I was fat. I was getting scooped by the boys. I had scoopable titties.
Damn.
Perhaps a perky B cup.
Damn.
It was bad. Big. It all went to my face.
Do you miss it?
No.
No, you like this better?
I have severe body dysmorphia, dude. It just messed me up completely. You know what it is? All my three of the the closest people in my childhood, my brother and my 2 best friends, bullied the fuck out of me for being fat. Now when they see me, they're like, dude, can you eat or something? Like, you are disgusting. I'm like, are you guys kidding me?
You can never make them happy.
Are you guys, do you realize how much you have messed me up in my head? And it's
do you tell them this? You
really absolutely.
Stop.
Absolutely. I'm like, you guys have ruined me. Like, my girlfriend calls me out like all the time. Like, I don't eat enough. I'm always like afraid to take my shirt off. Like, truth be told, I'm kind of ripped.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't even like.
Fucking military. Bro.
Yeah, dude. But like, these boys, they ruined me, dude. That's why if I see a skinny guy scoop a fat guy, I turn into Bruce Wayne, just into Batman real quick, dude. No, yeah.
You're just on the attack.
Where is she? Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing to his future.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for the fats, but I'm also in a sense like I know you can change it. Yeah, so now it's tough to feel bad. Yeah. It's one of those situations now where I'm like, eat a salad, right. You know. But also, as a former fat guy, it kind of feels like you can do it.
Yeah. See, you've been there. A lot of people haven't been there that say that. So
it's like I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson was still able to say the N-word.
I mean, he never really did a lot, though, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's not a lot.
Probably not
clips of that.
It wasn't super popular back in the day.
No, I mean,
I think in the '90s it came.
He was trying to appeal to a different demographic, though.
Yeah, but I really do think like NWA and like that hip hop scene kind of gave more volition to the N-word and made it cool for.
Dude, that movie Straight Outta Compton.
It's really good.
Amazing.
Paul Giamatti. Have you ever seen the movie Love and Mercy?
Stands for. Which one?
Love and Mercy. It's about the Beach Boys.
No.
It's just funny because Paul Giamatti plays like the same character in both of those movies where he's like a corrupt like manager trying to take advantage of the
fits
artist.
It well. His face just has that look.
Big Fat Liar. Mm-hmm. Remember that? When he turned blue?
Oh, yes. Dude, I love that movie.
It's so
that
good.
one was good.
Dude, Frankie Muniz, by the way, has been kind of back on the scene.
Where's he? I haven't seen shit from him forever.
He races.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
what kind of cars?
I don't know if we can get a stat on that.
My dad was a race car driver. 25 years. Dirt track, yeah.
Wow.
South Dakota.
Rally?
Bro. Dirt track. It was just like, it's like same style as NASCAR, but it's like quarter mile.
What kind of car is that? Can you gauge it by looking? You're a motorhead.
Oh, well, that's like a lower class of NASCAR. It's still an asphalt car.
Cool.
It's like it would be like a stock car.
I didn't know. Here's a fun fact. Frankie Muniz is the fourth.
That's really dope.
I'm not that good with Roman numerals.
A lot of people are becoming racist. Dude, T-Pain is like a professional drifter now.
Yeah, dude. Dean Stanfield.
He just won. Yeah, Dean Stanfield.
Yeah, dude.
T-Pain, D Stanfield.
Yeah.
Everybody's killing it. I just went out to the rally. It's like the rally racetrack where Dean works.
I was there. I was there yesterday. Did you
drive?
I went in the car with Dean. Yeah, we did a scooter video there. It's dropping soon.
Sick.
We did a scooter video at the rally track. Yeah, the rally track is sick.
Yeah, we were filming a sketch for him.
Yeah.
And we were there
with Josh?
Way longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way longer than we thought we were going to be. But it was a good time. I think
play
it's
with the horses?
Video. No.
Oh, we played with the
Christoph
horses.
did the whole time. But when I was there, they were all far away.
I was playing with the horses.
Dude, horses kill it.
I fed them a sugar cube. They have crazy mouths. How experienced are you?
Crazy mouths.
Yeah, dude. Horses have wide. It's the craziest shit. You feel like also their teeth. It kind of feels like
they're
one
big.
solid bar.
Got that George Washington teeth.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
half horse, half slave.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You don't like to hear that.
No.
But, yeah, how do you pivot out of that one?
I'm excited to see that. That's going to be a funny video.
Yeah,
that place kills it.
Yeah,
it's a drive.
That's Jake.
Dude, when I was riding my motorcycle there was a bunch of like stray dogs in those back neighborhoods, and they kept trying to bite my legs when I was driving by.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Dogs hate motorcycles. Dogs love me.
You get chased a lot?
No, but like if you're,
I want to make it clear. Dogs love me. It's the bike they don't.
They
like.
hate motorcycles.
No, for sure.
Every bike that passes, dogs bark, and they like. I've seen them jump so hard they flip off.
You think
the
they
leash.
like the scoot?
Dude, they probably love it.
They don't like the scoot either. No, they probably
it's
arguably
like
hate
It's because you're moving too fast.
You know the difference between me and you? They can catch me.
Yeah,
they can catch me on the scoot. But also the difference is I have more kicking. Ability.
You can actually. If I do that, I'm going down.
You could go down. Yeah.
And
have you taken a spill?
My motorcycle. That's how I got hurt.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me. What I meant to say is, what was the accident?
It was there was just like debris on the road.
Yeah.
I was coming home from work. Yeah, I was coming home from work late at night. I worked at the restaurant at the time in Minneapolis. I went around a corner. There's a patch of dirt I couldn't see. It was like midnight. Yeah. And my bike just slid like ice.
What kind of bike?
It's a Harley Street Bob.
So 2022. So that's like not like a cafe racer, but like
no, it's like 2,000 cc's almost. It's 1,950. But
I know Bonneville has a
lot smaller.
Is it like that?
Kind of.
I mean, the floating seat.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know the big ass Harleys you see?
Yeah.
Mine's the same as that, just with a lot less stuff on it. It's way more like streamlined.
It's all black,
and like Forest City riding. Yeah.
Your bike. Yeah. Smooth, man.
But no, I hit the patch of dirt and it low sided, which is called where you just slide on the bottom, and then it clipped the curb, and I got thrown over the top into a light pole at like 40 miles an hour. Shattered my wrist, my arm, my toe, my foot, fractured my pelvis, my femur, and my L1 vertebrae. She was fucked up. I was pissed too because I just custom built the bike and paid it off. Like
well, that's always when you get into the accident.
Yeah,
yeah. I watch these. I got this in my algorithm. Bike accidents. Yeah. It's always like they crash. Like fuck, this is brand new. It's always the first thing they say, and then they collapse. Yep. It's very funny. Well, not really. But
I stood up right away. I was pissed off.
Yeah, man.
My wrist was all hanging.
To do that.
I know. I picked up my bike one handed. I had all the adrenaline and shit.
Did the ambulance came?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Dude, the ambulance lady was hitting on me.
Really?
Yeah, she was pretty hot, but it was weird.
Are you sure she wasn't just tending to your
wounds?
wounds?
No, dude, because she literally said like 4 times. She's like, dang, if I would have met you in under different circumstances, I bet we would have been good friends.
Oh, wow.
Blah, blah, blah. She was like saying how cool my motorcycle was.
She's probably like a 6-year ambulance and was probably like, she probably like held that for a while and was like, I don't even give a shit anymore. I'm going to start hitting on dudes.
When she dropped me off at the ER, she was like, I hope I see you again.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And I'm just like writhing in pain. There's like ketamine in my body and shit. Dude. No, fentanyl. They put fentanyl in my body.
Yeah, but I see like the e-bikes are now taking over. They're getting pretty fast, huh?
Yeah. Dude, some of them, Dylan, my buddy Dylan.
Right.
Shout out Dylan. Fucking,
Dylan's
he can go like 70 on his. But
so
his is all souped up. You have to do a lot of stuff to him.
And he was, I guess like there's a lot of confusion on the laws with him.
Well,
like,
yeah, because
like you don't know.
You have to have like certain mirrors and like lights and markers and stuff like that to go over like a certain speed.
Yeah.
Because the stock version of some of those bikes only go like 28 miles an hour. But if you go 70 on them, it's illegal. Right. So you just tell them that you can't go that fast.
So when they pull you over, they just say,
yeah. They're like, oh yeah, it's a street bike. Like it only goes 28, or like for like sidewalk stuff, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not really. It's just lies, dude.
But does he get pulled over a lot?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been pulled over.
There's a big like biking community out here, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
A lot of riders.
Yeah.
Do you go on rides? Do you go on long rides with other bikers?
No, I usually go on long rides like by myself, go like camping and stuff.
That's nice.
I haven't met a lot of other
Yeah, that's nice.
A little solo camping
that is
trip.
Really nice,
set
bro.
the mind right.
What's the furthest you've ridden on that thing?
450 miles or something. In a day. Yeah. Not straight. Like you got to stop and stretch and shit.
You got to fill up.
Gas.
yeah.
It only goes like 150 per tank.
Brandon, longest straight road trip.
Like 19 hours.
19 hours. So like
it was like 20. It was 21.
21.
If you're talking cars, I've done 16. Like 28.
You just kept going?
I take like a 2-hour nap on the side of the road.
Yeah, we didn't stop. It was weirdly enough, I'd like driven out to Austin, Texas, just with like a buddy back when I lived in California, and then our buddy's mom died, and we had to like suddenly, and there was a quick funeral, and so it was like if we drive 21 hours, we can make the funeral.
Oh damn!
If not,
It's
like
like
we're gonna miss
they couldn't
our
even.
good
They couldn't.
It's like a
wait for him?
Steve
That's what I
Carell.
asked.
It was his
Dude.
mom.
That sounds like a Steve Carell movie. 21 hours to the funeral.
That's
It's a
crazy.
road trip.
There's like a clock ticking.
Yeah,
in
you
it.
just reconnect with all your
Just
high
keep
school
showing
buddies
back
along
to
the
it.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep helping you. You run out of gas.
Yeah,
You
yeah. The
show
guy
up.
that saved you in the war, you meet him at a
Yeah.
diner.
I
and
get a
you
police
reconnect.
escort into town.
It's
Yep.
beautiful. Yeah, we still have time.
Yeah.
You guys
Follow me.
You think you're gonna
make
be
it if I
late?
take you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're about to bring the casket. Don't drop it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I object. Imagine
Yeah,
objecting at a
right.
funeral. No,
Oh.
he's still alive.
Wait.
I don't believe he's dead. That's funny. When's the last? That's a dumb question.
When's the
Last
last
funeral?
God.
Funerals are like, I always get in my head when it's like, am I supposed to raise the vibes? Am I supposed to be sad? Like if they're crying, am I supposed to let them cry? You're not supposed to say.
be present, dude.
Yeah.
You're supposed to
But
be
that's
there.
my problem, bro. I
Yeah.
can't be. I think that's an issue,
You're
bro.
like, I gotta do something.
I'm always thinking about like
Yeah.
punch bowl's getting low. Should I go fill it up? Like
Yeah.
fuck, I should help out. There's something should be going on. I'm
I mean,
the
it's
guy.
Better, it's better than not doing shit.
Here's the thing. I'm the guy that sometimes I feel like maybe overhelps.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, all right, dude, calm down.
Nah.
Is that a
Nah,
thing?
nah,
Okay.
dude. Because for the people that actually need the help those days, they're going through
You can't overhelp those
it.
people.
Yeah, you can't. They're
Yeah.
going through it.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that
I
in my
wasn't
head.
doing it for you. It's just true.
You know what? Maybe I don't want to turn this into a therapy session, but I feel like you're a lot like me. You're a guy that gets in your head a little bit. Is that
Dude,
true?
all the fucking
Because
time.
we had a conversation
All the
recently where you
time.
told me that maybe you people. I think you said that you were pissing people off, and I did a little investigative digging. I was walking up, I'm like, it's Taylor. What do you guys think about this Taylor doofus?
Yeah.
I tell you, not a single bad
Not
thing
a
said
single
about
bad-
you. Dude.
okay.
People like
Sometimes
you.
you just
You're
get
accepted
weird
in the
vibes.
community, dude.
You get weird vibes and you just overthink it.
Brother, I feel like I piss 5 people off a day.
Yeah, like, and they're just in their head.
And 3
I
of those
think
people,
we're all
three of
just
those
in our
people are usually
fucking
Brandon.
Head.
But
Three of those
I
people.
can't tell you how often I just feel like everyone's mad at me, dude. And
Yeah.
they usually but I can make, that's the thing, is I can draw out the reasons on why, like, dude, well, I did do this, I did this, I did that.
Mhm.
But like a lot of the times,
You're
like,
oh, I shook their hand wrong.
yeah. But then
Yeah.
you flip that around and it's like, and you find
Stupid.
out like, dude, you think I'm pissed at you?
Yeah.
Like there's people like, I don't know. No one cares. Everyone's worried about themselves, so they forget
I
about
know.
everything else, I think.
Sometimes we just get in our heads, bro.
All the time.
Overthinking. It's the silent killer.
For me, it's sometimes like I get out of my head.
Yeah.
I'm always in my head, dude.
Yeah.
I can't escape the thoughts, but they're not bad thoughts. There's just a lot of them. It's
Yeah.
overwhelming.
Yeah, you got to separate that.
I
Go
know.
camping, dude.
I have so many thoughts that are always just coming in my head that if they were dark ones, I'd have to kill someone. So I feel no, for real. So I
That's
feel
just anxiety, bro.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying that like I tip my cap to the. I understand the serial killers. They
Damn.
should go to jail.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
But you're like, I get it.
I see how it happens. If you no, the
So
people
you're
that are like
saying you're
schizophrenic
you're
and
like
shit.
one channel click away from just murdering everybody.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
could
you're
you-
just saying if it's
perhaps,
just a different vibe.
yeah. No, that is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. I guess. I think.
right.
I think if what was going on in my
But
head
you
was
could go the other way too.
yeah, it could go. Whoa, what's happening in my head is positive.
Okay, that's good.
I have good thoughts pumping.
You left the most important part out, the longest.
Oh, I thought I said that.
Oh, maybe.
That was the whole point of what I'm saying. Is like
Okay.
I have good shit going on in my brain. I think if it was negative thoughts all the time in
You
my
just
head,
have positive things attacking you all the time. Do you follow through with them?
I don't know if attack is the right word. Overwhelmed.
Coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming in. Like I can't like. Falling asleep is an issue.
Yeah.
And the best
Shutting your
way
brain down.
for me to fall asleep is to put on a movie that I'm really entertained with. Because that's the only thing, because then I can focus on that. And if I'm really tired, I'll fall asleep.
That's
But
good.
if something's on TV that I don't give a shit about, or if nothing's on TV, or if I'm just listening, like things are just going through my brain constantly. Sometimes I can
I have problems with
fixate
that too.
on a thought so hard that that's the focus that ends up putting me to sleep, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like,
Just like detaches from everything.
yeah, like a lot of the times I'll just have a baseball game in my head.
you just
Do you ever do
rewatch
that?
it.
Have you ever done that? Like no, I'll like bet like I'll just create like first batter hits a home run, second like I'll just build a
Dang.
baseball game, second inning, third inning.
Dude, you need to follow through with this baseball love. Do more baseball stuff.
Yeah, I would love. I'm a Dodger guy,
Okay.
huge Dodger fan. They are not here, unfortunately, so it's hard to be
Yeah, that would be a little tough.
have anything active with them. But
I
there's no
have-
baseball team here.
I have a lot of struggle with sleeping too. I'm genuinely bad at it.
Yeah,
like
man.
some people are bad like at golf. I'm bad.
Yeah,
I'm bad
well,
at sleeping.
dude, I got
dude.
this Whoop
I
band.
can't. It's supposed to track it.
Oh, and it tells you
It
your
just says
sleep.
you suck.
Oh, I wake up to a score every day. I'm just failing.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a report card.
Dude, if I had
feed it
one,
to my
it'd be
dog.
like a 0.
It's embarrassing,
Yeah.
bro. I got 4 hours of sleep last
It's
night.
so
I'll,
easy for
I'll
people.
read you my stats. I'll
I
read you
bet
my
they're
stats
so
from
low.
last night. It's not good, man.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, dude.
That's
I don't know how
good,
he
man.
does it. He's a superhero.
I feel like shit.
All right. I needed 7 hours and 11 minutes of sleep last night. Accordingly, I got 4 hours. They gave me a 57 in any American school system.
Out of 100?
That's an F.
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
out of 100.
That's really bad.
I've gotten 100 a couple times, but you're supposed to get 100 every night. Yeah. That's the goal.
Yeah.
It's not my recovery's at 47. Does it
give you a score for when you're awake too?
Well, like you get like
for your daily life,
like a recovery. Yeah, you get a recovery score, so it tells you like how much strain you've put out.
Oh, okay.
And how much you've recovered. Yeah. So like if you recovered a lot and you haven't put out any strain, it's like basically tell you you're gonna get fat if you keep doing this. But I'm always in the negative of like you've put out too much strain, not enough recovery.
Yeah.
God, they need to make these bigger, huh?
Yeah, those are little babies.
Yeah. But what time are we at, Brando?
48 minutes.
All right, cool. Oh, damn, we started right at 12?
Guess so.
That's beautiful. Hell
time.
Yeah. Right on time.
What are you doing? What's new for your life, Matty? What do you got going on?
Dude, I mean, so comedy is going great.
Yeah.
We're doing, me and Brandon, pretty much spots every night. It's been fun out here. But
there's a lot happening in Austin.
Dude, right now, just mowing and blowing these lawns during the day.
That's getting busier, huh?
Yeah, that's getting busier. Austin is such a fun place to live and work. And, I mean, like I was saying, I was just at the lake for the week. It's such a fun place to come home to. One time, and I told Brandon this, me and my girlfriend came home to Austin and got a beer at the airport.
Before you went home.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, that is wild.
Because we walked off and there was like a live music performance, right?
Yeah, it's like
they do that all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? And then you realize we just paid $40 for 2 of these beers. Why the fuck
like,
did we do that?
Dumb.
Dude, the beers are $16 at the airport.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's insane. They think we're
inflation
stupid.
is insane. I've heard a lot of people steal from the airport.
Yeah, the little grab and goes. Yeah, I don't have that kind of nuts.
I used to do it, and then I was like, karma.
Don't you just feel like that's the place where security's watching?
Yeah. Why? Like, why is that so easy?
Yeah. Although recently I left my bag unattended.
You did
for about on accident. Okay. I was high for about 11 minutes, and as I was peeing, I was like, "Oh shit!"
You peed for 11 minutes.
Well, I think I was in there. I think I was in there ripping the vape.
Okay.
So which made it even more anxiety filled.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then I run out of there. And I sprint back like a crazy person to my bag, and I grab it, and I have a sigh of relief. But as I'm walking away, I'm like, "Wait a minute! Shouldn't have I been like swarmed by security?
Yeah, like
that's what I would want to happen in this situation."
Like they always tell you, report every. Yeah. Nobody's fucking following through. No one's
that
listening.
Looked crazy. That like no one seemed to care on that matter. But also, it's like if the security's working, it shouldn't matter if someone leaves their bag.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, true.
I get all the measures.
No, because you would have never gotten it through.
I understand taking all the measures.
Yeah, you're totally right.
We should take all the measures, but in theory, it shouldn't matter if it's made it through.
They check every time I check my camera bag, they pull all my lenses out and check them for bomb residue.
Yeah,
like just because of like the type of glass that it has, the X-ray thing can't see through something. I don't fucking know.
No, that makes sense. Dude,
but like they think they're fucking bombs. I'm like, I'm late for my flight, dude.
Have you guys experienced at the Austin airport with the dogs where they do two at a time? Dude, one of the dogs licked my calf. Do you know how nervous I got?
Dude, you're like...
They didn't lick anybody else's calf.
Damn.
It licked my calf.
You thought it was like a signal?
I was wearing shorts, and I felt like the scruff for a second.
You probably just had like sweat on your leg.
And then I felt like the sandpaper lick.
Dude.
He knows you're the captain, dude.
Dude, and that's what I felt, because dogs open up to me.
Yeah.
They just do. And I think that's what happened. But in that moment, I'm like, that's not a good sign,
no,
dude.
The dog would be nervous.
That's another moment where
I'm surprised you didn't get tackled.
And I don't know what these dog handlers are looking for. These dogs are getting stoked at some people, and like
they're not looking for weed anymore.
No, I know that.
It's all like just like
I know that. Do you guys fly with weed ever? I chickened out on that recently.
I'll put joints in my bag sometimes, but I like take precautions. I put them in some non-smelling things. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a vape. That's all I'll do.
The vape makes me nervous because there's that like in places like the vape is like a criminal charge.
No. So it is a felony.
It's a felony. Yeah.
I've done it every time, but concentrate is a felony. But they just don't like. Basically, they can't prove it, and they know you're just gonna say nicotine vape, and there's nothing in place for them to be able to prove otherwise right now.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it several times by accident. Cause I always fly Southwest, and I do the dig through my bag Southwest. Where I'm like looking for shit, so no one wants to sit by me because I look like a psychopath. Works like 90% of the time.
Do you pick your own seats on Southwest?
No, they go like so you get like A 1 through 60, B 1 through 60, C 1 through 60, and you board in that order.
Yeah.
Did you not understand my complaint earlier?
Yes. No.
Where I said assign the seat?
I was just confused.
Oh,
yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot.
No, you're good.
Like,
so
I just haven't done Southwest in so long.
So you just get on and try and find it. So like if I'm alone, I grab the aisle and start digging in the middle, let someone take the window. Or if it's me and my girlfriend, we take window and aisle and have an argument. And she'll just be like, where is it? I'll be like, I fucking packed it.
You just fake an argument.
And no one sits by that.
That's what missed.
Dude.
We did that, but we didn't do the argument. And then some girl's like, can I sit in between y'all? And I'm like, and I had to slide over. I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah.
I slid over.
Yeah, you got to just look like a psychopath.
Yeah.
But I've done that and been digging through my bag and been like, oh, no, that's a weed pen. Why did I bring this? Oh, fuck. And
yeah,
then
but you're like already on the fucking...
Yeah, but it's already made it. But it's that scary moment where you're like, I have to go back through TSA later.
Well, dude, one time it's worse when you're like, when you realize it as your bag's going through the thing. That's the most anxiety. If you realize it in that moment. I found like a beer cap, and I asked the dude in my bag this last time. I was like, hey, can I throw this out somewhere? And he looked at me like, okay. Like, he thought it was like
thought it was like some
what the fuck?
special
fucking pounding beers. It was the 4th of July. It's a Bud Light.
Yeah.
By the way, if I was a terrorist, I wouldn't be drinking Bud Light. I would imagine.
You'd be trying to blend in.
Yeah. That's true. Brandon, what'd you do for the 4th, dude?
Got drunk at a pool.
That's right.
Did a show, pissed drunk.
Yep.
Had a horrible set.
That'll happen on a holiday. Happen on a holiday.
Yeah,
dude.
it was fun though. We had some people over and we barbecued for them. Like me and Jordan McDonald held down on the grill. We cooked some like chicken legs, brats, hot dogs.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was a good time. And it's like our new complex is like a dope pool room with like it's got pool, then like a pool table. They had a DJ, someone making margaritas. It was cool.
Well, look, Taylor, thank you so much for fucking joining us today. This is the Captain's Dogs. This will come out a week. Well, no, this will come out this Thursday.
Wow.
So plug anything you got right now, dude.
Literally just my Instagram is Taylor here. And check out my photos, all the show photography. Be shooting at Sunset, Vulcan, all over. Yeah. Taylor Thompson prints if you want to buy any of my physical art.
Taylor is the photographer amongst all the comics here. You work at pretty much every club, and we love you, dude. Keep doing your damn thing.
I love you guys too. It's a good
time. You're gonna film a special one day, dude.
Dude, need to. Yeah. I've been working on film. We'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Tell me when you're ready.
Brando?
Just follow me on Instagram at @BrandonLejean_.
Same thing. Follow me, Matt Stu Comedy. Love you guys. Woof woof.